And now our final guest is a musician of truly iconic status. Famous for his incredible guitar solos, he lit up the stage at Live Aid in 1985, performed for the Queen from the roof of Buckingham Palace, and of course was part of one of the biggest rock bands the world has ever seen. Mr. May, we are not worthy of your presence yet again.
Again?
That's very... It's nice to be back. Thank you. My missus sends her love. She says, my lovely Anita, my lovely wife.
Is she watching? Should we give her a wave?
She's
Hi,
probably
Anita.
busy,
Hello,
actually, but she says, you know, give my love to the loose... Anyway. She said, love to the loose bunnies.
Now, last time you were here, talking about the Born Free tour with lovely Carrie Ellis, and you're about to go on tour again, aren't you?
We are. It was a big success, so we're going back out again. June the 17th, we start in Oxford, and we do a couple of weeks in Britain, mainly in the north, and then we go to Europe and do a few in Italy and Switzerland and stuff.
It's quite intimate, isn't it?
It's very different, yeah. It's very sort of down home. We call it acoustic by candlelight, ABC. See, which can stand for a lot of things.
Yeah.
We tell stories, and we're very adaptable. We're very kind of loose, like you are. You know, you're loose. We're loose, and we can sort of react to the audience. It's a bit like, you know, going back to your roots, because you can really genuinely interact with an audience and feel what they want and have a joke and start things again, play, you know, experiment. So it's really.
But do you do Queen songs?
We do Queen songs, a couple.
Yeah?
Well, you know, 2 or 3 or 4.
Version?
We do it different, yeah. It's very experimental, yeah. So we do some Queen stuff, you know, but a lot of new material and some of the stuff that we've worked out together. We do our new single. Am I allowed to plug singles?
What's that called?
The new single.
It's called the Kissing Me song.
What's that about then?
It's actually a sort of TV romance, the story of the song. All songs have a story, you know, so it's a story about a TV romance. But we asked the listeners or the fans to send in their own kisses so we can make a video up of all their kisses. So that's what we've done, and we have a couple of... You have a version of this,
we've got a little clip of it.
You have a little clip?
Here we go, from the video. I love that last shot, and kissing the guitar.
Yeah, it's fun, actually. Everybody sent in the stuff. So we've included just about everybody in the long version, so it's nice.
It's a very inexpensive way to make a video,
it's good, isn't it? Yeah.
Compared to all the big brand names.
I was going to say, when did you last have a single out? Quite a long time.
Well, a while ago,
years?
yes, quite a while ago. Yes, it's nice to have something out there, you know. It's fun, you know, and you know, it's timed for the tour. We start the tour on the 17th. And,
in Oxford, isn't it?
In Oxford, yeah. And
so are you going to make another album?
Well, actually, me and Kerry are halfway through making another album. We made a studio album, which was very big, the very big Anthems thing, and we toured that with a big orchestra and in the Albert Hall and big rock band. This is the small thing, and I think we might do big later on again, you know, because big is always nice. You know?
Well, We Will Rock You. I'm sure, you know, loads of us have seen it. I absolutely love that show, and it's just going from strength to strength, isn't it? We're
still there after 11 years, yeah, and it's great. People always come out with a smile on their face.
You're touring a version of it now, aren't you?
We have a touring version, yeah, and we have a version which is just about to go out in the States on tour, which is nice, because we haven't really done America.
It's a really unusual story, We Will Rock You. It's not what you'd expect, because when I first went, I thought it was going to be about Queen.
That's what everybody thinks, really, and that's the way we started. And actually, we nearly gave up because of that, because it was kind of invidious having the story of us. No, this is before we talked to Ben, and then Ben came in and said, no, it shouldn't be about history, because we were all getting a bit depressed about it. It just didn't seem right, talking about Freddie and the way he died and the way we didn't want to do that. So he said, no, it's a story about kids in the future, about their search for rock and roll, and we went, yeah. That's what we want. So it's obviously we're woven into the story, and I think people feel like they know us when they come out of We Will Rock You.
Isn't it something like 15 million people have seen it today?
At least, something I think, yes, it is.
What, I mean, that's just phenomenal, isn't it?
That's great.
I don't think you'll mind me saying, but it was universally panned, really, when it first came out, wasn't it?
I
didn't pan it. I wrote nice things about it. I was one of the few people that stuck up for it, but it was interesting. Carol's right.
We got lacerated, yeah. I think the only people that got worse reviews than us were Les Miserables when they started.
Oh, and look what happened.
Of course, that didn't work.
Oh,
yeah. I haven't seen the Spice Girls yet. You know, I want to see it before they come off. You
now,
know, it's a hard life in the West End. You know, it is not easy. You know, it's a tough journey, you know. Yeah.
One of your biggest fans is watching now. She's called Dawn, and she wants to know, as a lot of us probably do, actually, what's your all-time favourite Queen song?
I still got to say, I love that song called The Miracle, which Freddie wrote, The Miracle. And he wrote it when he already knew he didn't have long to live on this planet, you know, and it's so full of lightness and optimism and beauty. So I'm very fond of that. I'll I'll say that's my favourite Queen show.
Okay.
I've got another email here from Mrs. who asks, what was the first record you bought and who influenced you musically?
Lonnie Donegan was the first record I ever had. My dad brought it home. See, you old enough to know Lonnie Donegan?
Yeah.
Yeah, and my dad brought it home. It was the Rock Island line. It was magic. It was put in. We didn't even have any speakers, you know. We just had... My dad made everything, invented everything, and he put the record player up on some bricks with no speakers and put the needle on, and it just... You could hear the chatter from the needle, and it was Lonnie Donegan.
Can I quickly ask you,
magic.
Sarah wants to know, would you ever consider doing a show or a musical with Anita? We haven't got a lot of time, yes or no?
Yeah, and we love to work together, you know. If we get the chance, it would be great.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
Well, Brian, we wish you all the very best for the new single out on June the 17th, the Kissing Me song, and also the Born Free tour.
Am I allowed to say Badgers?
You've said Badgers, but we're out of time.
Join us on Saturday for the Badger Cull March, if you care about the Badgers. I'm not allowed to say anymore.
OK. Brian, thank you so much. Brian May. And that is all, sadly, for today. We'll see you tomorrow at 12:30. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.